Hello student, today we'll start class 4th EVS chapter 6. Omana's diary. 16 May, as soon as we had reached the station, we checked our names on the reservation chart. Soon the train reached the platform. We saw that the coach was already full. The train had started early in the morning from Gadidam in Kuch. Okay, student, here the Omanas is telling his story. As soon as they have reached at the stations, they check their names on the reservation board. Okay. Soon the train reached the platform and they saw that the coach was already full. And the train has already started early in the mornings from Gandhidham. Gandhidham is in Ahmedabad. Okay. When the train came, there was so much confusion. People were getting off and others were pushing and trying to fill their luggage inside, all from one door. As soon as train has reached at the stations, some people came out, some of the people trying to get in, and they were pushing and pulling, trying to put their luggage inside, all from only one door. So they were getting confusions. We somehow managed to get in, find our seats and put our luggage under them. By the time the train started, some people had found their seats and arranged their luggage. After some time, the ticket collector came, checked our tickets to see that we were in our proper seats. Amma and Appa had the lower berths. Now train has come, so somehow they managed to get in the train and they found their seats and they put their luggage also under the trains. The train has started. Most of the people already got their seats and they were arranged their luggage. Then after some time the ticket collector, means TT, came and checked their tickets as they got their seat or not. Then Amma and Appa, it means his father and mother, they had got lower berths. Okay, means lower seats. And Unni and Unni means I think his sister, Omana sisters. Okay, Unni and I, the middle berths, and his sister, and he got the middle seats, middle berths. There are two college students who have the upper berths. On the other berths, there is a family with two children. They seem to be about our age. I will go and talk to them later. Then, in the trains, two college students were there. They got the upper berths, and on the other side, one of the families with two children. I think they seems to be their age only, that children. Okay, so he has decided we'll talk them later. Now I'm sitting near the window and I have started writing about our journey. Just as I had promised to you, I will stop now because Amma has opened the tiffin box. Amma had packed a lot of food, dokla with chutney, lemon rice and some mithai. My mouth is watering. I will write more later. Then Omanas sitting near the window, and he has started their journey about their journey, as he had already promised that he is going to write the everything. So now he will stop writing because his mother is going to open the tiffin box. Amma had brought lot of foods like dokla with chutney, lemon rice, and some mithai. Okay, his mouth is watering, and he will eat rice, and he will eat all these things, and after this he will write. After lunch, some people slept, but I was not sleepy. I kept looking out of the window. I saw many fields, but they all were brown and dry. Sometimes we pass small villages. They seems to be flying by. Do you know that when the train is at a very high speed, things outside seems to be running in the opposite directions. Earlier it was really hot, but now that it is evening there is breeze. Then in afternoon people people have their lunch and they slept, but he was not sleepy. He was just looking out the window and he saw many fields. Some fields are brown and dry. Sometimes they pass small villages, and when the train is very high speeds, sometimes it seems to be running in the opposite directions. Okay, earlier it was very hot, but in the evening it became cold. The sun is slowly setting and the sky has become orange. I have never seen it look like this in Ahmedabad. Then sun is setting down slowly and sky has become orange. These scenes that Obama has never seen in his place. We have just passed a station called Balsad. Balsad is in Ahmedabad. Okay, the train stopped for only 2 minutes. The train has stopped for only for 2 minutes to buying some things, all these things. But even for the short time, there was so much noisy. As you know that in railway stations it is very noisy. All the vendors and chai wala, everything they will roaming in here and there, and it sounds like chai garam, like this. And one man was calling batata bara, batata bara, puri saag, doodh thanda, doodh. People were selling, buying food on the platforms. All these things people were buying and selling. Okay, we quickly bought some bananas and chicos through the window itself, and they were bought some bananas for them and chicos from window itself because there was no time. I have met some friends. They are Sunil and Ant. They are going to their grandmother's house in Kochikot. Sunil has given me some story books to read. Now it's obvious because if you are traveling, then there will be peoples, and it's very obvious you can talk with them, then you will make a friend. The same here also. The otter has also met some friends in the train, and their name were Sunil and Ans. Sunil and Ans both are going to meet their grandmothers, okay? And in Kerala, Sunil has given some storybooks to Omanas. A little while ago, I went to brush my teeth, but there was no water in the bathroom. Somebody said that it only be filled at the next big stations. As he went to bathroom, but there was no water. As somebody said that water will be filled at the big stations. Now students, let's do our exercise. Open page number 49. Why was it so crowded at the door of the coach? Answer: people do not like to wait, rather they were in a hurry to board or get down the train all at once. Have you ever traveled in a train? When? I have written here, okay, you can just copy. I have traveled in a train many times. My uncle lives in Delhi, and usually we go to visit him. What food would you like to take with you when you traveled? I would like to take dry fruits, puri, vegetables, mithai, etc. What does the ticket checker do? Ticket checker checks the tickets to see that all the passengers have proper tickets and are occupying correct seats. How will you recognize the ticket checker? A ticket checker is in black coat. There is a name tag on his chest. There is a badge on board of his shoulders showing TTE. TTE stands for Traveling Ticket Examiner. Now student, turn page number 51. What did Omana see from the window? Omana saw fields, small villages, etc., which seems to run in opposite directions. She also saw the beautiful orange sky at the time of the sunset. What are some of the things that are sold at railway stations? There are books, toys, fast food, cold drinks, etc. Omana saw hawkers were selling puri, saag, vada bara, thanda doodh, garam chai, etc. Page number 52. Why do you think there was no water in the bathroom of the trains? Passengers usually waste water filled in the trains, or sometimes it is not filled properly. Imagine that you are going on a long train journey. What are the things that you will take with you to help pass the time? We should carry some storybooks and some handy games to pass the time. So students, you can copy down from here. Thank you.